just want to make sure that yeah, I think I've covered everything. I got a new hard drive, and I put Windows on it so that it would load a lot faster. And then I took an old SSD that I had and tried to put all of my Steam games onto it. So I had a lot of configuration to do with my computer, and it ended up not being a really easy, you know, thing to do. So it took some time and persistence, but I'm back, and let's play some more. And why can't I get out of the map? Strange ass turtle people. As I remember it, we are trying to pull off a unusual tactical situation to get into a well-guarded area leading to a kingdom. We've teamed up with a pirate for now. Actually, I of course always want to check other passageways, and I have a feeling that might grow by the time that I come back, so it'll only take me a second to light another blaze. That's unusual.
You're fighting the Reaper. Who wants some next? Let's go! Who wants some next? You're wide open!
Unarmed?
Not bad.
Hardly. These are deadly
weapons. A little bit out
weapons.
of practice. Got some extra titles. I don't think there's anything actually over here except the drop off. So if there's a portal there. Wait a minute, was there a save point in the previous room? It doesn't look like it. Whoa. I'm gonna try to use that warp point just so that I can make use of the extra save point, so I don't lose any further progress. Oh, there is no ready save point here. Fuck it. It's such an unusual thing to experience where they're giving you the sound of a rattlesnake, but it's an insect instead of a snake. Mercury satchel. Somebody has that. Who is it? This is the same thing he already has, except it has a plus of random skill on top of that. Well, I'll give him the slightly better bag.
You'll be rushed on my blade.
Hold up now! See this? Too slow! Tremble!
Oh, that was a nice catch.
That's all!
Come on, really?
He's great on that one, too. Alright. Give me camera control. There we go. Alright, this I think is finally going to lead us out to... Here we go.
Looks like Ifrid's first mate has a strange superstition.
It's just a habit. Only comes up tails anyway.
What land did that coin come from? I've never seen a coin with a goddess on one side and the Reaper on the other.
Strictly speaking, that's not the Reaper on the back.
Where have I heard that name?
Martel the goddess, and Daus the demon king. The Book of Ragnarok, chapter 765. The Battle of Yggdrasil.
Whoa, you're awfully The coin was dug up from some ancient ruins in another land. They called the place Karlin. It's made from soft, ordinary gold. But they had some process to harden the metal.
Wow, that's a rather rare find then.
Do you like to read books?
Teresa's chamber was full of them. So I spent Ragnarok is a record of battles from the Age of Myth.
Anyway, coins like that are...
It's a long...
Never mind.
So, were you
Not anything I can...
Oh.
So then why did we have the conversation? Okay. There we go.
I'll end this quickly.
Let's go!
Come on, really?
Okay, time to switch out the ring. Resistance ring, here we go. Let's see, he has mastered that. He's not mastered that. Alright, let's do Earth ring, I suppose. I'm sure it'll all be useful eventually, but at the same time, it's a little frustrating to not know, oh, I'm coming up into an area where there's going to need to be Earth resistance. Maybe I should equip the freaking ring.
There's no guard. Do we just go in?
Wait. This isn't what I expected.
There's a barrier over it?
They changed the secure...
You weren't kidding, were you? That scorpion and this barrier?
You'll be lucky if that's the worst of it.
A direct assault would be a bad idea. What's the plan?
Down the cliff, there should be an entrance used during the fort...
Seems a fair choice.
You did your research.
I had to, didn't I?
Wait a minute. Is that the intended path? I mean, they did say we had to go down. And what the fuck is that? Master of hand
I'll
drop.
finish this quick.
I honestly can say I never expected.
This is the Reaper's power.
Come on, really?
Did pretty well on my grade there. Alright, what the fuck is this? Mall? Well, if these things are working around the outside gate, it's no wonder at all that they went through a lot of work to That was a bit of overkill, but oh well.
I wish I had power like that.
I'd forget about it if I were you.
Alright.
Until we figure out how this barrier works, There's no way we're getting in through the front. Let's try finding a service entrance.
Fine by me. It's so weird. The monsters go out their fucking way while engaged in
Sorry to
battle
cut
with
you
other
down.
people to come fuck with me. Maddening. Anyways, let's see. Equipment. Mastered it. Oh. More monsters.
On to battle!
No escape! You're wide open! You want some
Ooh, that was
Come
pretty.
on, really?
Score was whatever, though. Alright. Let's see. Okay, that one's being guarded. So, yeah, I was definitely right. I think I picked up everything that there is to pick up for now. If not, I'll live without it. I'm pretty sure. This way. Alright, what else we got? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Verbena. How do I... Accessories, armor, rings. Oh, 10 tights? Right. Labels. I mean, consumables. I guess I've gotten all the herbs. It just suddenly occurred to me that since I hadn't even thought about them in the longest time, I might have a few stocked up that I should quickly divest myself of. My strategy is going to be to basically power her up as the main character. Games like this will love to swap out characters, send somebody off on another, different party adventure. And I don't want to get stuck
Is
without.
that the way in?
Could do that with the main character, I
This
suppose,
one's
but
actually
less likely.
guarded.
Which means there's no barrier. Let's move, everyone.
Stop. Those guards are...
Careful! They're not what they seem!
Well-armored demon lizards. Cool.
They transformed into demons!
What kind of curse is this, Eisen?
You didn't I?
Impressive.
You wouldn't expect these guards to carry the demon.
Probably.
If I'd charged in, that might have turned ugly. Thank you for...
Don't thank me. He's the one who noticed the danger.
In that case, I'll be counting on you to keep watch. After all, we've got a Reaper with us. Who knows what else we'll find.
Huh?
She's saying it's all right to talk.
Understood. Keeping watch.
Aw. You got all misty-eyed. Save point. That bodes well. Here. It really cracks me up that like treasure chests only show up on a map when you've already looted them and thus don't need to know about them anymore. And I get it. You don't want to give away that just because they're in an area they need to know, oh, treasure map here. Still though.
Looks like there are demon... Don't tell me, Eisen.
Nope. It's just our bad luck to be around. This is what it means to walk with the Reaper.
It works in our favor. The enemy will...
And we're a small group.
So, Eisen,
The controls ought to be located in the upper part of the gate.
got it.
What is that?
I'll end this quickly.
Wall man. Okay, yeah, that is appropriately described.
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
Wow, 3 levels up. Or 3 individual level ups. And actually, I think I saw some new equipment as well. Yeah, okay. Moving along.
See this? Come on! Windlass! No escape! No escape! Hold up! You're wide open!
Wow, that was especially good.
You're wide open!
Your style is
And
really
my grade
unique.
reflects it.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
All men are kind of annoying because they're mostly resistant to her attacks. And yeah, I can switch to someone else, but I rather enjoy playing her, so yeah.
Hey, not all the ships left.
A battleship. Not good.
A fortress with a sea gate that blocks the entire strait.
Until recently, I might not have believed it possible.
It's no sweat if you're using
If Malakim can be made a blade to fell demons.
It's another way the Abbey and the Kingdom. It says, do not...
It's disgusting.
Just
Agreed.
A lot of this stuff really isn't worth collecting, but what can you do? You never know where the really good stuff is going to be hiding. Wow, that was one hell of a punch.
This door should lead to the gate, but it looks like they've got it locked up tight.
Well, brute force is out.
Intruders! How dare you set foot in our domain?
Where's the
Dude,
key?
you're outnumbered.
I am a proud knight of Midgand. I'm not a...
She is not pleased, dude. Idiot.
There's nothing I hate more than someone else trying to control the direction of my life.
Yeah, I've got a coin for that, dude.
My wheel is mine to hold. If I'm not the one steering the ship, then I'm not truly alive.
The one steering.
Indeed. And my entire life is devoted to the defense of this fortress.
Then you better be ready to accept all... Maybe it's time we found out just how deep your devotion truly goes.
Ooh.
Take it easy. There's not...
Wait! The key is in the control room. Through there.
One more question.
Straight ahead.
Got it.
Okay. Hopefully he'll stay down this time.
Well, thank you for handling that.
It just comes naturally. We need that key, but we also need to take out the battleship before it sails against the Von Eltia.
He's right. The control room or the docks? Which will it be?
Let's start searching.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna choose to go for control room and the key. Assuming this actually is how one gets there.
You know, you're pretty good with your fist.
Not as good as you are with your sword.
I feel like I've seen a lot of your crew with swords.
No, not with the Reaper's curse, I don't. I've broken blades just by unsheathing them. And once, just as I was about to deliver a finishing blow, a sword isn't something I can rely upon when my life is at stake.
It's too bad you're not a swordsman. I bet we could have had...
I wouldn't need a sword to make it interesting.
Sure, if the right time comes.
You took the words right.
You know, the funny thing is, if swords are gonna, like, break at the hilt, do you really want to risk, like, bodily harm as your body is your weapon? Seems a teeny bit unwise to me. Since I'm gonna have to double back anyways, no matter what, I'll probably just pick up the soul on the way
Well,
back
here's where the
around.
real show starts.
The fortress guards are almost all ordinary soldiers.
They went to the trouble to build this huge gate. You'd think they'd keep it...
You don't need an army of exorcists to keep a bunch of...
As long as they're fighting ordinary humans,
So a few exorcists...
it was built as a symbol of the Empire. The Abbey directs security and defense.
We aim for the exorcists then. The harder they are, the more fun it'll be.
Ready to bust some...
I'd rather cut them, actually.
Okay. He's starting to recoil under violence? I don't get it. It's probably because these are people that he used to serve. Still feels some duty to. I don't see any treasure there. A couple of souls this way. I do want that plant though. It's a random ass place for it, but which we'll take right away. You know, stuff like this kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy VII. There was a point where using the materia morph, you could go to the submarine, and down there you could morph all of the monsters into the stat raising items. But morph, of course, wasn't a... Excuse me a moment while I figure out how to get that silver chest. Yeah, it looks like that's part of it. Anyways, right. This is probably it. So you could morph everybody into the various stat-raising items, and you could, if you were quite diligent, go through and raise every single character's stat to the absolute maximum. And I had a friend who did it. He said it took hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. But we were in high school and had, like, nothing else to do, so let's spend that kind of time. Another Earth Ring that I already have. What?
This seems to be the place.
We'll search the other.
Aha! Found it.
Ow!
Don't get so worked up over a little thing like that. It's proof you're alive.
The bump is?
No, I'm talking about the pain.
But I'm scared of pain.
Well, kid, who isn't?
Even you?
Anyway, boys sure are fascinated by the weirdest things.
Fascinated?
You like this, right?
I don't really... But after I saw one in a book, I got a little curious about it.
You felt excited, didn't you?
Yeah. I guess so. Do you know why the needle points north? Who figured out how to make it work? I thought that if I had one of these, maybe I could go on adventures. It's exciting.
When you feel that way, you should talk about it. About what you love. After all, that's just my opinion, though. Got that?
Understood.
You found it?
We needed a compass.
Thank you.
Now to take... What's wrong?
Let me take a look. Oh, wow, yeah, that's a...
Yeah,
Are you saying that paint...
that's what Velvet...
Well, don't worry. I'll just push your bump back down, you'll be good.
Wait, what?
Stop fooling around. Once we get back to the ship, just borrow some sugar and rub it on your bump.
Does that actually work?
Oh,
That sounds like bullshit. Even though I searched the room, is there any other loot to be had?
I promise I won't get mad if you talk.
okay.
I inadvertently ended up just missing the fact that that door was locked, and the way I went in was the only way I could go in.
You're awfully fond of that, aren't you?
I'll put it...
Good. You know, that's a nice
It's Moritz.
I've never heard of Moritz.
It's a fine fabric woven from the threads of the Dandarantula spider. It's got a delicate sheen, it's soft as a baby's skin, but that's not all. Its most fantastic quality is how it absorbs...
But you're quite...
Knowledge and experience help. If you go and stuff every single scrap of plunder...
That does make...
What I'm getting at is, your bag is the best place for you to keep...
Keep that thing safe.
All right.
That's a lot of discussion about keeping the damn thing safe. I have a feeling he's gonna drop it. Just want to make sure this little MacGuffin we found, you know, stays completely safe and nobody accidentally hurls it over the side or nothing. That would be a terrible tragedy. Oh look, it's the backtracking that we talked about. Yeah, and there's a single soul over there. Probably not worth getting, but guess who's getting it anyways.
No escape! Deception!
Wow.
I was just getting warmed up.
Amber bracelet. Ugh, I will be so glad when we stop getting in the amber bullshit. I want to start to get more impressive types of gear. Alright. Thank you guys so much for playing and following me along. I will be back probably tomorrow with a bit more Tales of Berseria. But for now, I gotta get to bed. So, see you guys next time, and feel free to follow me on Twitter if you want to know when I will next be streaming. It is twitter.com/startselectgay. Night, everybody.